Wow, is somebody in the live already? Hey, Slade by Lex. That's the first time somebody was in the live as soon as I turned it on, cause I used to be lonely up here in my live chats on YouTube, and that's part of why I resorted to doing them sometimes on Facebook. Hey, Kenneth, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Issa. Issa, how are you this morning? Well, I'm so glad y'all joined me on this particular chat. Um, I'm doing it primarily because I am and always was more of a YouTuber than Facebooker. There's so many things I despise about Facebook, and particularly number one on my hate list is Messenger. But as a techie, I've come to understand it's somewhat of a necessary. Well, I don't even say it's a necessary evil. There's some aspects of it that I consider evil when I would never embrace it. And part of why I'm doing this live today is because that's where I'm at with what's going on with the new and up and coming YouTubers. There's some aspects of it that I consider evil, so I don't want to embrace it. On Facebook, the very fact that any human being has the ability to call you using that uh, platform without having your phone number is horrid. Is horrendous to me, and it just eats at my soul that anybody could, you know, think that that was okay. And then it's so much of life that is not okay that we just get desensitized to, and then we accept it as okay. See, I'm an old schooler that been on the internet, damn near since its invention. And hey, Mama Six, how you doing? Damn near since its invention. And so it's certain things that I see that y'all readily accept as okay. That's really not okay. Like, I give you for example. I noticed how many websites ask you for your phone number. Once upon a time, that did not happen, because that would be so offensive to information that just is not necessary for the purchase or transaction on a website, that you would look at a website side-eye just because they asking you for the phone number. But because some of y'all came in here and smartphones is all you know, social media and the way you have experienced it online is through an iPhone or a smartphone, that's all you know, then you think that's normal. Your kids think it's normal to use your phone to socialize with perfect strangers, hundreds or thousands of miles away, and nothing wrong with it. I have a problem with that. So I'm speaking out now because I'm a old schooler when it comes to YouTube. And I just want to share some general points of view and knowledge that I really think is missing because the wisdom is gone. The level-headedness and clear-headedness is gone from a certain faction of YouTube. Well, you know what? I'm going to stop saying certain faction, because it was some Caucasian people coming on there saying the white folks can be quite messy too. What makes messiness online so more insidious and evil and hurtful and just a cancer is that if you have a squabble or beef with somebody in person, that squabble or beef will begin and end in the room. And if once you confront that person, face that person, whatever the situation is, it will begin and end in that room and that space where the two of you exist. On the internet, that's a whole other story. The squabble of beef becomes the squabble of beef of millions. Literally. Literally. And it goes out like a cancer and keep incarnating itself when the next person come along a month later and see the same words or texts and misinterpretations and don't get all the facts and don't read between the lines and don't critically think. And then the hot mess just start all over again, and it just festers. It's almost worse than a cancer because you can't really erase it from the internet. You could go and delete all your negative videos, all your negative statements that you had to say. But people don't realize from a tech perspective, because I always came to this thing as a techie. Don't get it twisted. From day one. Hey JLM, thank you for joining this chat. I'm creating this chat because I see, some of the up and coming YouTubers genuinely confused. They like, what's going on here? It's not unusual to do a multi-platform because it's plus and minuses to each one. But the YouTubers, and I know you Facebookers don't really know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey Mika, hey Audrey, hey Wendell, hey Andre, hey Robert, hey Matthew. How you doing this morning? How y'all doing? Main reason why I do it on Facebook is because I want to prove how broken YouTube is. And just in case I lose my connection with YouTube, I still have this video to back me up and just go ahead and upload the video I do on Facebook to YouTube. Because I ain't got time to be doing over. I just don't have it to do over time. I'm disabled. Chronic pain and fatigue. I'm trying to get ready for a colonoscopy. Fun, yay! Anyway, it's a good thing. Let me squeeze that public service announcement. If you're on the age of 50 and over, put a colonoscopy in your life. Okay, this is the kit that you get. You add water to this gallon jug and drink it down. It cleans you all out for the procedure. It's something that's recommended at age 50 because I know when I first asked for it, I was still in my 40s. But I asked for it at the strong urging of a sister who we lost to cancer. I asked her, oh, you just had mine. Good for you. You just had yours, JLM. Good for you. Don't wait till 50 because when I first brought it up, I was in my 40s and the doctor said, oh no, you're too young for that. You don't need it yet. If you have a history of cancer in your family, thank you, Mama, for shouting out the Urban League, providing solar training, 217-789-0830. But on the colonoscopy, I don't want to lose my train of thought on that. By us having a history of cancer and the fact that my younger sister who was in her 40s, I asked her what made her even suspect to go in and, get checked out to the point where they ended up finding her cancer. And she just said she just had a constant cramp down there. It wasn't a period cramp, but it was a constant cramp, and it continued, okay? And that's what she went in for. And come to find out she had cancer. And she was younger than me. She was 40. She didn't live to, she lived to her 47th birthday. Okay? So she begged me to go and get the colonoscopy. And as far as, you had your first one in your 40s, JLM? Yeah, so if your family has a history of cancer, don't wait till you're 50. Don't wait, because that's the first thing that will come out the doctor's mouth and say, oh, you're not old enough for that. You don't need that yet. And I'm saying don't wait, because another example of a person who could possibly have still been with us because she led such a clean life. She did not smoke. She did not drink. She was doing greens and growing vegetables and stuff in her home garden way before it was cool to do so. That's Eartha Kitt, okay? Her and her daughter traveled the world. If you look up her daughter, Eartha Kitt's daughter, you will see that she's honoring her mother with her memoirs and what she called Kittisms, sayings that Eartha Kitt coined a phrase for herself. Well, that's what took her out, colon cancer. as healthy as a lifestyle as she led, colon cancer is one of those few cancers that can it be prevented. It's one of those few you can survive. So a simple test like this, you know, is worth knowing. I when I got my first one, they did find 3 polyps, and I must admit the main thing that I got a fear about is going under anesthesia. I just resisted it, and I said, "Why I can't just do the procedure while awoke? I want to be awake. I want to be." And they kept saying, "No, you don't. No, you don't." So you really, literally had to have somebody go with you. So when you do schedule colonoscopy, make sure you have someone who can go with you, because they will not allow you to come home alone. Anyway, go get yourself checked out. That's really one easy test that can be done and catch cancer before it becomes a problem. They found 3 polyps, and I'm going back in again. It's 2 kinds of tests out. Once you have one, they say you can just use the hold on, let me get that right quick. This is the one that you can just mail in a sample of your poop. You can just mail in a sample of that, and you know that's enough. That's if you already had a colonoscopy. But me, because they did find polyps, they want me to come back in. So I went on ahead, and I'm going to do the long way where you got to drink that gallon of water. And I'm keeping it light right now, drinking tea and soups instead of heavy meals. It's my tea, waiting for the water to heat up now. But yeah, Mama 6, you helped me. Fat for Life TV at Outlook.com. I'm moving. I'm in the process of transferring my channel, especially the 420 Grow, to Patreon. Away. Girl, my hospital is 45 minutes away. Imagine it. Oh my God. And you got a pee too? You loaded with water? So you aren't embarrassed to pass gas in front of, right, Mama? My son done heard me fart plenty, so he's the one going. So you right. You want somebody you don't want to be embarrassed about Putin. You sure right about that. But anyway, I'm moving. I cannot stand the YouTube streets, especially on certain things. I'm too grown for the beefs. I don't beef for dollars. I don't make videos. Well, of course you make videos to get viewed, okay? But see, I had my own little piece of internet fame that didn't include Mona Simone, didn't include Oracle, didn't include none of these, net celebs, that we have right now. I was my own celeb, and I got that celebrity, quote unquote, all on my own, twerking my big butt. I didn't need none of them for that. But I learned the hard way that you can't make a transition from that. And don't get me wrong, if you getting clicks and views, take advantage of it. But one problem with that is people do, "Hey Matthew, how you doing?" Yeah, I'm one of those people. You said people have been trying to find another website like YouTube for years. I'm one of them. It's to the point now that I have been teaching myself how to do programming so that I can have my own videos on my own server right here from my own. So I that's where I'm headed with it, because YouTube is a hot mess. The problem with these big large websites. The problem with these big large websites is they have no ability to control the traffic. They got the corporate mentality, and they think everything is about clicks and views and having millions of visitors to the website, but there's no website popos, there's no security guards, there's no safety net or feature to these ultra mega websites And that's the problem. Basically, that's the problem. That is the problem. Bottom line. That is the problem. It's no regulation to it. I mean, I've heard content creators say, "Oh, well, I sent my video in to be reviewed, and one time they approve it, and another time they don't." That's because there's no human beings approving any of it, and they don't want to admit that. They're not going to admit that, and so believe it or not, you know, y'all gonna say, "Well, Nayla, she was an eccentric old lady," but y'all gonna live to see and live it out and see that the wave of the future is going to be smaller nets, smaller private networks, because people is tired of the fuckery. Okay? Stopped in to show some love. I have to find my keys. Be blessed, everyone. All right. I'm glad you stopped by. You can always catch the replay. But I just wanted to give a few little tips out for the up-and-coming YouTubers, because I don't want them to feel discouraged because you see all this hot mess. You don't know where to comment. Well, see, I'm from the old school. Comments is everything. Comments used to be the way people could find you, because wherever you left the comment at, guess what? That's a programmatically, okay, technology-wise, that is a link to you. That's why it's dumb to be spending all your energy. Thumbs up, get the like button. The like button don't lead nobody to you, okay? When you put in a comment, that's a link to you. People can click on your name and get right to your channel or your content, okay? That is why comics, hold on, y'all. I'm finna burn up my muffins. Hold on. What? Brandon, come here. Ooh, we finna burn up everything in here. Is it done yet? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Get the pot holder so we can get these out. I'm so sorry, y'all. We thought they was gonna be done.
Woo, that one.
But my family keep changing the setting on my rotisserie. It's not bad. It's just browner. Hey. Oh, I'm so hungry, y'all. Hand me the teapot so I can make my tea.
You did this?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, God, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah.
Why would you pick that up with just your hand? I just gave you the pot holder to pick up the muffin.
It was right.
I see what you're talking about now. Woo! Ooh! I'm burning my hands with the steam.
That's
sorry, y'all.
It was so burning. My fingers was going to shrink.
Okay.
I'm so out of the
All right. So now we got our little breakfast together. Our breakfast gonna be these muffins and tea. Oh, and this is an old school mom tip to you younger school mamas. Don't send your children to nobody's house without their food. Okay? Because grandma over here, a whole, not whole vegan, but a whole Sabian, Dr. Sabi, ain't got no pizzas and cheese and Hot Pockets and all of that.
Ooh, that's hot.
We don't mess with that. And a child over here who's hungry, who ain't eating the stuff that I got plenty of. So send your children to their grandma's house with food. Okay? That's a tip. Tip of the day. Back to the YouTube. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Eric. Hey, Rico. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Matthew. Oh, Matthew, you on Facebook too? Okay. Anyway, I just want to speak to the new and up and comers who I enjoy. April, both the Aprils. Shout out to you. I love both of y'all. The pregnant April and the white, not black April. They both keep it real, and they was keeping it real with Mona. They speaking out in a way that I wouldn't, just out of respect, just pure respect. But they say more than I have said about it, and I got an inside knowledge, inside track on what they speaking on, where I can actually unequivocally, positively confirm some of what they say. But this is the new YouTube. This is the new school coming along, and they have discovered that hot mess gets the clicks. That's the clicks and views. Well, that's not entirely their fault. Some of that is y'all. You know, when you be pointing a finger at anybody, you know it's 3 pointing back to you. And I'll be the first to admit that I was here for it. Should be funny. I'll be looking for funny shit. Should be having me cracking up. Okay? I be getting my kikis and ha-has and oh my God, I can't believe it. But this is what I want to leave you with. I don't care how hard the kiki is. I don't care how much the shits and giggles entertain you. There is nothing entertaining about doxing people. And I've seen so many people throw that term around, doxing. She doxing me. She doxing me. Doxing is when you take a person's personal, private information, even though you found it privacy. That's where y'all got it twisted. Even though it's publicly available somewhere, like you know, you find it, you find their address on a ancestry.com somewhere. So it's already public. And then you go and take it and put it up to public scrutiny against people who don't like you or don't mean no good for you. It's freaking dangerous. Okay? And that is exactly why it's against the law. Some of y'all got the law twisted and fucked up. The law is very clear about it. It doesn't even matter if the address is known. You don't have the right to do that. It is so many negative ramifications, and it's all for the shits and the giggles. For real? Really? No, ma'am, Pam. So I have a couple of tips, you know, because I've been creating my own netiquettes, nanas. That's what I call them. That stands for, that's N-A-N-A, my nanas. That's netiquettes according to Nay. Okay? In other words, we grown men and women, you ain't got to listen to none that I'm saying. You can say, oh, screw this. Have gone about your business. Don't want to listen. Hey, you grown, you can do what you want to do. But I will say, if you want to have a positive experience online, if you follow some of these netiquettes I got for you, you'll be fine. Number one rule. Number one. Don't talk shit on other people's pages. For some reason, y'all got it twisted and believe that the internet is a democracy. It's not. It is not a democracy. It's also not a right. We still got to fight for internet laws to be on the books, and if it hadn't been for children actually taking their lives, really actual real human beings taking their lives over cyber beef, cyber bullying, cyber harassment, we wouldn't even have the current laws on the books right now. That came as a direct result of the epidemic of children who took their lives. That's why you adults, you CSI celebs, Miss CSI, that's the reason why you have the law on the book to go after the demon. Because all the kids who took their life over cyber harassment. And all you people who keep coming along with cyber beefs ain't real. Ain't I really real? Ain't you when you talk to me, it's really real. Just because you didn't meet them, because I got some wonderful people that came along through these YouTube streets in my life that I have never met. I've never seen them in person, but they have looked out for me, helped me when I about to get my lights cut off, helped me when I got my gun put up to my head and lost my phone, helped me tremendously in ways my own family didn't or couldn't. And I can't say wouldn't, just couldn't. They already had been helping me. It wasn't like they wasn't trying to help me, just couldn't. Okay? But some perfect stranger on the internet found it in their heart to do for me. So this is really real. This ain't make-believe. You're not imagining that you're seeing me. This is not your imagination. This is really real. A real person talking to you, trying to keep it real. Don't go talking shit on other people's page. That's how you eliminate 90% of the hot mess that goes on the internet. Because this is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. Each person's page is their kingdom. And you come in and you bow down to the king or queen and you respect the king or queen. You don't come in with your commentary unless it's asked for. Because see, most of the videos I make, I don't ask for your opinion because I don't give a fuck. Oh, excuse my language. I was trying to keep it clean. I don't care. Why do I care about somebody who dislikes me? Keep it pushing. Keep it going. It's millions, I mean billions upon billions of content you could choose from than to come down. The time you take to write some negative shit about me, you could go find that video that's more entertaining, more suited to your liking, and get your life. Instead of wasting any of your life being negative with me. How is that solving your problem? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you like me, it ain't gonna make me change. You know? And I didn't have more black bitches, and I hate to make this statement, but it's just an observation because as a techie, I was my child is trying to call me, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up, but I really wanted to get this point across. I am gonna get back to him. I don't know what's going on with him, but now I wish I had done it on my phone that ain't got no service, so I could still use my phone as a phone. I done got spoiled to my Note 9. That's why I keep doing it. The Note 9 is the best one. So that's a tip. If you in the market to get you a smartphone, Note 9 is all of that. And a bag of chips. Anyway, back to the netiquettes. That's the main one. Don't talk shit on other people's pages. The likes, the dislikes, it's a waste of time. The likes only exist at all is for your ego. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's the only purpose it serves. It does not help your channel grow. It's not like they evaluate your channel based on likes, because I done seen plenty of people who still getting paid and they videos get more dislikes than likes on the regular. Okay? It's not about likes and dislikes. It's about views. You're an Android woman too, and me too. Other side of 40. Your iPhone people can't tell me tish. Okay, I'm a techie. I know what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm looking for when it comes to technology. And y'all getting ripped off, quite frankly, for what you get for the money. It don't even come close to my nose. Okay. Anyway, my other netiquette. I can't say enough. I have seen people try to come in and be gimmicky, and they got bells and whistles, and they, got all kinds of sound effects, and they got black green screen in the background, and you want to come up and, you make a Hollywood production, You making this Hollywood production. You still using your two, Mama C? Well, keep checking in and tuning in, y'all. I need y'all to keep in contact with me beyond Facebook and YouTube. I'm fed up with both. Send me your email. Give me the number. And guess what? You got a chance to win a Note 3, Mama 6. I got the Note 3 for you, baby. It's still in mint condition. Because I had a Note 4 before I even got a chance to use the Note 3. So I never did use the Note 3. It was just a glorified MP3, basically, like I do my tablet. It's just playing music. So I'm going to be giving that Note 3 away soon. But in return, I'm needing for you all to come to my channel, go to my email, send me an email, and put in the subject as far as winning that Galaxy Note smartphone. Put that in the subject line. In the subject line. Well, Mama 6, you got a chance to win the upgrade. But I'm the type of person, I keep my phone till the wheels fall off. Because people who race to get the technology, the first ones to get everything, they the guinea pigs. You pay all that money to be first. And that's when they experiment on your ass. So I wait until I hear reviews come back and hear what people say and check out Flossie Carter. He'll tell you, because he got them all. He got the LG, the iPhone, the Note, and he'll still tell you the Note is the one. He got the Motorola, the Nexus, the LG, the Pixel. He got them all. He a hustler. He's a big YouTuber. Flossie Collar. Go check him out. You in the market to buy a phone, check out his reviews. They good. I respect what he have to say about smartphones because he have them all. He use them all. So he'll tell you the Note is his baby. His baby. And I will use that phone till the wheels fall off. Yes. Anyway, back to the netiquettes. You don't have the right to say anything you want to say on the internet. Please be clear about this, you new YouTubers. When you're doing your commentary, you have no right to spread lies. And Tasha gonna find out the hard fucking way. Tasha K, she gonna find out the hard fucking way that you can't, okay? Because you can't bring up Cardi's past and think that's going to overshadow your fuckery, okay? You just simply cannot spread lies. That's illegal. That's illegal all day. That's on the books. You can sue somebody for it. And it doesn't matter what state you live in. Fight, babe. That's the information you've been leaving out of the public. All it takes is for you to commit a crime from another state, and that's what makes it a federal crime. Okay? Let's be clear. I know a little something about the law and the internet and technology, because I've had to have dealings with all of the above in my personal life. I've been knowing that it's a federal crime, and here in Illinois, you can file the whole thing electronically. And please know that just because you got money, don't make you better than no damn body. Because you can have money and still get fucked over. You can have money and still be fucked up. Well, here's a tip to you guys. You having issues and beef with somebody who breaking the law openly, publicly, online? If you poor, that's your one up. Because you could actually get in the court and file documentations to get all your fees waived, all your legal fees waived. So you ain't got to go get a GoFundMe. That's the other racket people raising money for. If you're poor, in other words, if you on Section 8, you on public aid, or you just got a low income, you work hard every day. People forget about the hard working poor that work every day, but they working poor. You can go down there and get your legal fees waived to file those court documents that need to be filed to catch a motherfucking demon on these streets. Okay? Don't give up. Don't throw your hands up and think it's too much time or energy. Go and get it done. That's one thing I do give 5 credit for. She did go and get it done. Okay? That's all you got to do is go get it done. My courtroom, you want to come for me? Mine is 3 walking blocking distance away from me. So, come on. I'm broke. I need some of your coin. Because, see, YouTube been screwing over us YouTubers for some years. Okay? And I'm also thankful for Lipstick Alley cats coming along because they helped me finally get the evidence against YouTube and their fuckery. So I've been saying all along, I got bigger fish to fry. Okay? YouTube been fucking over YouTubers for years. And they not trying to pay all you black asses. I trust and believe that, as evidenced by that so-called YouTuber, the top YouTubers, that video turned out to be the most hated, got the most dislikes of all videos on YouTube. That was a wake-up call to YouTube. You can have all the bells and whistles and all the YouTube support, and then the community don't hate your shit. The YouTube community thumbs that video down. It's the most disliked video on YouTube. The precious chosen ones of YouTube. Excuse me, y'all. The precious chosen ones of YouTube got the most disliked video on YouTube. How about that? So you smaller content creators, don't give up. The best thing that you can do is be yourself. And the only reason why I ain't cashing in on coin is because of the fuckery that YouTube have engaged in, and I'm unwilling to create a whole new other channel. Instead, I'd rather for you to come to myspot.net.com, .org than any of these platforms because they own some shit. Okay? You can get much farther and faster with a solid following coming to your domain, to your website, rather than just YouTube. Okay? YouTube should really be your backup plan, and you have a solid foundation on your own domain. Okay? Really, that's how it really should be going. But YouTube don't want you to know that. YouTube wants you to be dependent on them. And in terms of exposure, it's true, they got it. YouTube is the biggest website. It's the one website, all websites allow their videos to be shared in. You know, they got the white flag for that. So you can share a YouTube video anywhere. Any website, USA. They got that. But ain't no people running YouTube. You know, in order to just to look at all the videos that got uploaded today on YouTube, with 500 hours of videos getting uploaded per minute, just sit back and ponder on the math of that. 500 hours of video per minute gets uploaded to YouTube every day. It will require YouTube would have to hire everybody in the whole entire world to work overtime, 24 hours, just to review the content that went up today. And to review the content that went up today would take 199 years. You got 199 years to wait for YouTube to come up with a fair decision on your video? For real? Y'all deceiving yourselves. It ain't no people manning the YouTube ships, and I finally got their ass, thanks to Lipstick Alley. I couldn't prove it before. I finally got the proof now. And I got it, why? From opening up these and closing this. That's my other advice. As they say, they don't give you 2 ears and 2 eyes for nothing in one mouth. You supposed to listen and look twice as hard as you talk. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes it's time to lay back in the cut and be quiet. I let them lipstick Eddie cats talk they shit all they want to, and they led me right to the mother load. Okay? Because they were so busy going after the demon and thinking it was all about them. And really, I had a bigger devil to catch, and that was YouTube. What you say, other side of 40? You said, true, that is a lot. YouTube has a lot of resources that many of us do not have. Right. Right. You know, that is the advantage of YouTube. But just understand that it should just be used as a tool. Okay? It shouldn't be your whole entire livelihood to the point where you're going to sell your soul for a YouTube coin. How ridiculous do you look? Look at Mona Simone and VF. They so goddamn desperate for that coin from your money to relieve you of your money. They look all hella crazy. Hella crazy. Even if they are intelligent and talented and smart women, they look hella crazy because they desperate for that coin. Don't never be that desperate for money. I got all kinds of bills I need to pay. But I'll be damned if I come on here and lose my soul trying to get some money off of y'all. No, ma'am. I like sleeping good at night. I don't like having to look over my shoulder and worry about who gonna come for me next. Because I done been on some fuck shit. I do think karma's real. Sometimes I say maybe not so, because you see people who do evil shit get away with it, and you see good people get fucked over. Okay? But I really do believe what you put out in the universe is what you get back. It's what you get back. So, if you don't start none, won't be none. That's a golden rule. Don't start none, won't be none. And can't none of y'all shut me up if I feel like speaking. That's some grown woman shit. That's grown woman stuff right there. But grown women know how to shut up. You ask any woman who got a man and had him more than a couple, 2-3 days. A woman who had a man a couple, 2-3 decades, she knows when to shut the fuck up. You don't never see men behave like that, where they just don't never stop talking. Even in my solar class, whole class full of men, there was only one man in there that was blurting out something all the time, and all of them was going, ugh. Like, would he ever shut up? Men don't function like that, but you women, woo! You women, that goddamn tongue is lethal. And if you don't believe, you black bitches, change to a queen. I hate to let that come out. I'm right in front of my grandbaby right now. Sorry, I apologize. But if you want to be a queen and you want to raise kings, get that acid out your mouth. Your tongue is lethal. It hurts souls. I got 2 girlfriends right now, got all type of self-esteem issues because they listen to their mama call them bitches and hoes all they damn life. They still do it. That shit don't raise and build self-esteem, and they gorgeous women. You hear me? It ain't got nothing to do with looks. It's got something to do with that mouth. Woo! That mouth tears at the soul. It tears at the core and then leaves wounds you cannot see. You can't. Stop thinking you know every goddamn thing. Stop thinking you can't be told something that you can't be checked. You can. You can. Everybody can be checked. If you ain't got nothing good to say, that's how my mama taught me. And it's a doggone shame when I roam through these YouTube streets, I gotta worry about an obsessed witch looking at my comments. Why is you staring at me? When I make my comments, I'm making it to the host of the show. When I make my comments, I'm making it to somebody who don't address me about the YouTube streets than the Facebook street, because you can invite people to your lives. You can make your lives private. You can have watch parties and just only invite certain people into it. But on YouTube, these delusional witches, I don't know where they get it from, where they think that you can't just participate in anybody's live when it's YouTube themselves that's trying to promote their website, not just your live, but their website. So they done took away all the other tools to communicate and contact with, and I'm going to keep on putting this out. If you like the original content day one, say, put I want fat back in the subject line. But I'm trying to get up off the YouTube and Facebook streets. Not completely, but just establish my own space somewhere that I really do have control of. Because you ain't going to get no control on YouTube. You can't control grown men and women. You can't stop me from commenting on a goddamn person's page. I will say what I want to say, when I want to say it, on whoever's page. But guess what? I've been raised right, so I got respect. Respect is what you can do and give to others when you have it for yourself. Have some self-respect. Have some self-respect. So April, the 2 Aprils, I love y'all. Both of y'all. Y'all have me cracking up. I mean, the April Walker who combs her hair and stuff, I love you, girl, because you just sit there and do your thing and keep it real. People are drawn to that. Congrats on both of y'all getting closer to the 1,000K. But like I say, don't come over here on they love and look at my no numbers and think, oh, she irrelevant. I've had 7 channels, okay? And the first one, I made it to number 67 most subscribed. So I had a little taste of internet fame. And that just go to show you can have internet fame and still don't nobody know you. I don't walk around here arrogant and think I'm all that and I deserve so much, more than anybody else. Thank you, Mama Six. Yes, the free solar training is still going on at Springfield Urban League. And that being said, oh yeah, I'm still giving out my book of critical thinking, which I now seem to have misplaced. It's called Raising a Thinking Child. And that book was introduced to me when my 30-year-old was my grandbaby's age, 9. Okay? And I basically believe that it saved our lives. Because what it focused on was helping us learn how to be critical thinkers. And there's a whole bunch of net celebs out here throwing that word around and ain't really explaining to you what that really means. Majority of it is learning how to think for yourself. You see it in the little kids. Kids come here completely dependent on you. So anybody talking about they chasing a narcissist, we all started out narcissistic, okay? All of us. So the baby is just laying there, oh my God, I'm hungry, oh my God, I'm wet. In his mind, he don't know how to get it. All he know how to do is cry. So the whole world revolve around him. Okay, him or her. That's just the way we all come here. But then little by little, you get socialized out of that. Some don't. Some have abusive parents. Some didn't get their needs met. Some didn't, when they cried, their mama ignored them. And so they little narcissistic ways turned into monstrous ways. And you seeing it play out on these internet streets now, out loud in living color. Okay? The Raising a Thinking Child came about, around the time when Tupac, was at his heyday and want to be a thug. And so many people was caught up in the thug life. And I see these grown women talking about gang bang, brain gangs, shade gang, barbs, Maddie Moms, Team Kaya. Stop it. You grown ass motherfucking women. That shit is a setup for stinking thinking. Think for yourself. You gonna let a group decide for you to do right or wrong? You ain't getting no home training to know what is right or wrong. You don't sit back and think and challenge yourself. That's not loyalty. That's stupidity. When you got somebody, you gonna go and fight for somebody. You ain't even investigating yourself. Why you in a beef with this chick? What she do to you? What you do to her? Then you know, I mean, if my friend was getting beat up, I would hop in trying to break up the fight. But me and go and fight for you, that shit don't prove loyalty. That shit proves stupidity, that you ain't thinking for yourself. That you ain't asked the right questions. And that's why I'm giving out the book. You cannot, you right, mama. Right, mama. That's what I learned. I have an oppositional child. Nate Robb tried to judge me because she seen me cursing at that same oppositional child. I was cursing at him because I was doing the opposite what he expected from me. That's what they respond to. Once you know how a person is wired up, that's how I would have said, please, pretty please, do the twerk that, I mean, you know, if I would have told him to do that dance, please, because I want a video recorded, I wouldn't have got him to do it. I had to, you know, go hard in on him. So you hear him chuckling because it sounded funny to him to hear me cursing at him like that to get him to dance. And so he's the very child that I learned that you cannot tell them what to do. You got some kids, you don't care. I had so many mothers tell me, ooh, that's his problem. He just need to get his ass whooped. You need to whoop his ass. Like I didn't whoop that child's ass. Some kids are not going to respond to beatings. I don't care how much you beat them down. You cannot just tell your child what to do. You want him to think for himself. What is a good thing or it's not a good thing? It's better to inspire them to do the right thing by you being an example and channeling the right thing. Okay? It wasn't nothing in the world I could do to make my child read. And then when they did his IQ test, they was like, whoo, his IQ higher than mine. I was a therapist. Well, what you thought? And they did it over 3 times. Well, what was you thinking it was going to be? His problem was not that he couldn't read. He wouldn't read. You can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. So I believe in that raising a thinking child because it teaches you that everybody is different. Right. You're right, mama. There's a difference between cursing at your child and cursing your child out. That cursing your child out cuts to the soul. I got 2 friends, beautiful, gorgeous women by the face, okay? Got low self-esteem because they mama called them bitches and hoes their whole entire freaking life. That's soul killing. That's soul stealing. Don't do that, mamas. And I kept statistics myself over these 13 years of being on social media. And statistically, you black women hold the record of having the most acid mouth of all demographics. How y'all like to do that? And what you gonna say? And what you gonna do? You don't never see no black men doing that. And when you do see a man doing that, the first thing you think that man is gay. First thing that come out your mouth to describe him, oh, you a bitch ass nigga, because that's some effeminate, negative, female behavior. Men don't act like that. Men don't. They just don't. And I've been followed by thousands of men for years. Plenty of time and opportunity for them to go off of me. Call me all kinds of out my name, bitch, hut, slow, bitch, slut, hoe. And I only experienced that with one person. That person, we was friends first. We was friends first before it got to that. But you women, I done seen you come at women that you don't even know. You have no clue about. You can't look at somebody and tell they got an education. Nate Robb. And maybe everybody ain't just motivated by money, okay? That's not my my motivation. I want to empower people. And I might die broke. Y'all could call me a bum bitch, but I feel like knowledge is more power. That's why I never felt second to damn one of you hoes. Right. You don't have to tell kids everything they need to do. You could just sit there and tell them. Like my grandbaby was in the kitchen. He spilled something on the floor. He seen me clearly ready to snap on him. And I just asked him, do you think that's a good thing to do or not a good thing to do? He answered it himself. I didn't have to do the thinking for him. Clearly, he knew that what he was doing was problematic. And guess what? He redirected his own behavior and cleaned up the mess without me. You better clean up that floor. You getting on my nerve. You messing with my house. And we'll get all in the chest and blood veins busting in our head. And we the ones that end up on the EKG machine checking out of here. Because we trying to do the thinking for them instead of making them think for themselves. So I'm going to continue to give that book away. I ain't got it handy. I should have had it ready for every video, but I ain't got it in here right now. But I'm giving that book away. Raising a Thinking Child. It's by Myrna B. Shore. If you want to just look it up and check the book out yourself. I did the class with a room of other mothers. So that kind of made it somewhat easier for me to introduce it into my family. I want to get with, as a coalition of women empowerment, get with Mama 6, and we just have Mama Mondays or something where we can share it to the world. But your observation is absolutely correct, Mama 6. When you do learn the techniques, even if your kids is too old for the game, seem kind of babyish to your teenagers, you do learn how to redirect yourself and how to change your language and your posture in different situations and scenarios in your life. And it really, you can see where it can apply on these YouTube streets. Y'all like to call it the YouTube streets. It's the internet streets to me. I see it. It's ridiculous and clear. It's ridiculously clear. There is no critical thinking going. It's a whole bunch of group stinking thinking. A group can't think for me. No group can think for me. Hey Keith, hey Gabriel, hey Larry. So unfortunately, it's a cash cow to be a hot mess, you know, and it don't pay to be positive. Being positive just don't pay. It's helping you talk to your teenagers without having to fuss so much, and it's making them think about others and not just themselves. Yep. And that Y game is the first introduction, because you're like, wow, I didn't know that's what you like. Wow, I didn't know you didn't like that. And just learning about other people help bring down a whole lot of struggle and strife. You know? I think it's true. No, I hear a lot of people say hurt people. That's not true. I've been hurt a lot. I don't hurt nobody. I've been hurt plenty for nothing, no other reason. Sometimes just because I showed up into somebody's chat, that was crazy as hell. Child, bye. These folks had me married to VS. Like, damn, I can't just come to a chat and say what I want to say. I actually think VS is talented, but I can't respect the shit that she do to other people, but I can respect the fact that she own it. That's one thing you could give it to her. She will say she guilty of it, and y'all best to believe a person who say what they are, believe what they tell you. Believe them. Right, Mama. You say you've been hurt enough to set the world on fire. Exactly. The whole world on fire. I avoid hurting people at all costs. Right. If I hurt people as much as I've been hurt, I should be blowing up this whole world. You right, Mama. Amen. Amen. That's no excuse. That's an excuse for bad behavior. Same thing with them zodiac signs. There's no excuse for bad like to gauge a bad behavior. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, it doesn't. Your zodiac sign, your upbringing does not give you a license for bad behavior. TT, Larry Nelson's daughter ain't the only one been sexually abused, sexually molested. Why the hell she get $800? Well then I should have a good 2,000-3,000 based on them facts and figures. That's why I seen it was some fake ass shit. Yeah, Raising a Thinking Child. I thought I had that book in here with me. So here you go. You know, once you really learn what critical thinking is, raising a thinking child, then you will know what it ain't. And it ain't Mona Simone. I guarantee you. That is not a critical thinker. She had hundreds and thousands of people change their last name to Brand. And whoever did it is not a critical thinker. No, ma'am. You need to go and read what critical thinking really is. It's thinking for yourself. Thank you, Mama Sits, for putting that link in there. Thank you. You said, what you say, other side of 40? You said, I guess I won't be a googly check. You won't get a googly check from YouTube anytime soon. Right, Mama. It's a whole ass scam. The coons that's getting them, the coin, be grateful you getting them. Because they ain't trying to let all you coons in. And when the advertisers see the hot mess they ads is in, your hot mess video, it's the advertisements that's going to be flagging your stuff. Saying, oh, Lord, I'm not paying for this, am I? Where y'all think the money coming from? Huh? People pay to have their ads in your video. And people who got the money to pay ain't gonna necessarily want their product associated with no hot mess. YouTube found out the hard way with Logan Paul, who went over there to Japan, thought he had the big head, his millions of followers, thought it was a cool or good idea to violate their country, disrespect their traditions and laws, and go to the place where people commit suicide and video record an actual real dead person hanging up who had took his life. Imagine the shock and horror of the family who found out their loved one. That's why they have that special place, so that the family don't have to go through that shock and horror of finding their loved one dead. They go to this special camp or forest to do that, so their loved one won't find them like that. Okay, that's Japanese culture. Oh man, the advertisers pulled up out of him. He had big advertisers like Pepsi and all them. So yeah, you could get to the top, but how do you want to get there? Because the way that you get there is also the way you're going to fall. Watch with Tasha K. Y'all going to say, oh, that old lady was right about Tasha K. Yeah, okay. I want to see everybody win. I don't have nothing personally against Mona Simone, VS, or Tasha K. But I have something against the way they move through these YouTube streets. And that shit gonna catch up to them. I don't care how big their numbers are, how bad they think they are. It will catch up. Baby. Trust and believe it. Yeah, you can get to the top, but it's a long drop. And hard. It's a long drop and hard fall. Back to the bottom. Be careful the toes you step on the way up, because they could be attached to the ass you got to kiss on the way down. Okay? Anyway, y'all, my grandbaby is so determined. He wants to be a part of this video so bad because he done been in here 3 times. So I give him a chance. You want to say hi? He wants to be a part so bad. Anyway, I'm going to up out this video. I shared a few of my netiquettes. Keep on checking for me and don't sleep on me, baby. Don't sleep on me. Don't look at my numbers and think I'm irrelevant, because I'm very relevant, okay? My name stay being brought up in these YouTube streets. I want y'all to stay in contact with me beyond Facebook and YouTube. Holler at your girl. Fat4Life at Outlook.com. And Mama Six reminded me, don't forget, free soda training is being offered at Springfield Urban League. The telephone number is 217-780-0830. And I'm about to get up out this video so we can get on with the other things I want to share with y'all, which is my potato grow. We're going to start a whole new batch of potatoes, me and my grandbaby. And peace out. Peace and love. So I'll see you again in the next video. Hey. Bye-bye.